let me present to you the best Mega Knight deck in Clash Royale history. And it's going to be right here, okay? It's definitely a little odd, it's definitely a little uncultured, but it actually is the best one. What I like to do for my best decks is we're actually entering into the same classic challenge we were in last game with winning with the best archer deck. Turn this up just a little bit so you can hear the volume, which is going to be pretty fantastic. In my screen recording, I am absolutely beautiful. Just had to get a few checks before I make sure I'm recording. Anyway. But yes, this is going to be the best Mega Knight deck. I actually do check a lot of these things in Royale API, which is where I get my main source of info, because honestly, it's kind of where it's listed. Mainly, I don't go to Deck Shop Pro all the time, because that site is an absolute cheeser. I'm going to go here. This is going to be the main source. I usually go with Snowball on this. I don't know, I didn't really have to go with Snowball, or I didn't have to go with Hey Guardian, but actually I think that was good because he vines. Not too bad. But I like to go to Royale API, I like to search out the best decks. You can actually see what the best decks are for specific cards. I always look at the ones that have always been champions, since they are going to be used by the best players. Now, this deck came up about 3 times in that, checking list there, where I was going down the roll. It came up quite a few times. I came up with a lot of Mega Knight minor decks, but they were all using different cards. Some of them used Inferno Dragon, some of them used Goblin Gang. They were all kind of different. And so, yeah, we're not doing anything different today. We are simply finding the best one. This one came up the most, and so I figured, hey, if it came up the most, it's probably one of the best ones, if not the best. And so here we are. Kind of some uncultured cards, I will say. At the end of the day, we do have, something like, obviously Ram Rider, and then you have, Lightning, which is not used that much. And then you have cards like Little Prince, which is used basically never. So you have a little bit of an uncultured deck here, but honestly, something that is honestly pretty tasty. Let's go with our Royal Ghost here to kind of get that guy down, and hopefully maybe one of our ghosts stays alive. So it's going to be great. We're going to get some more ghosts on this tower there. I'm not sure how he's going to defend that maybe with a Skeleton Army. I kind of almost want a Snowball, but yeah, let's not actually. It's going to be quite a bit of damage there. So the ghosts actually lock on the tower. I'm actually going to go with the Hey Guardian here, just... and I got him down, just get that little lick of extra damage. Let's go with the Electro Spirit here. This deck is definitely good. It's kind of fast cycle. You have the Berserker as a little bit of a tank. You obviously have kind of almost 9 cards in one deck, which is pretty juicy. You have the Ram Rider, the Lightning. It all really kind of works out. Even with his stupid little Spirit cycle, it's still just not working out for him. Let's go with Little Prince in this lane. I think this guy honestly might have given up, but nevertheless, we're going to definitely finish this guy off quite fortunately. Let's go the Ram Rider back here. I think we're going to set up for a Monger play, and I think we win the game here. I don't think he's going to be trying anymore unless he just pulls a rocket out of his cheeks, but I don't think he's going to. Let's go Berserker on here, then we go for a Mega Knight as well, just to tank for everything, and that should be a good game against Mortega here from Hog X. Pretty juicy already first game, right? Made the double Spirit fast cycle player give up, which honestly I find those decks absolutely repulsive. So the fact that we actually beat that guy by a give up is quite insane. That does seem pretty juicy. I actually got Ram Rider. I'm not sure how many I got. I just got Ram Rider while I was playing Ram Rider. I don't think I've ever really got Ram Rider out of one of those 5-star chests. That's kind of a coincidental thing. A little bit of a joke, if you could say. Don't crack jokes too often, though, otherwise you'll end up like Petey.
One of our trucks hit a mine outside the main. 1 minute, Petey was cracking jokes. And the next,
half of them was hanging off a tree.
Here, man.
Scream with no lungs.
That's some trauma for you. Let's go with a Ram Rider over here. And Mahalo, brother. We'll see you in Valhalla. You, Brian. This guy's playing 2.6. Interesting. Doesn't have the Evo cannon, so probably has Evo skeletons and Ice Spirit. But that's fine. Let's actually go with our Ghost right here. We should be pretty good on that. If he goes for Hog Rider, I'll just Mega Knight. Are all pretty good. He could be kind of done to put his ability on right now. Yep, he's going to be kind of smart with that. Let's just go for Berserker other lane. He actually might go Skeletons on this. So let's go with that Electro Spirit. Just kind of tank those. Beautiful. Might go with the Ice Spirit as well. Cut it backwards. There it is. So overall, I was trying to get to a tower a little bit, but he's not going to let me, which is fine. But a Little Prince here. I'm not sure exactly what this matchup consists of, but I don't think it's going to be too hard for me to hopefully destroy. Is he going to hit on the tower? I think it does get one, unfortunately. That's fine. Yeah, he's playing loud because we're playing Mega Knight, which is fine. I mean, honestly, people are very shocked. He goes with a cannon. I'm definitely going to Lightning. We'll see. Honestly, it could even maybe be good for me to go with the Lightning if he cannons. That's what I just said. Maybe I'll go with the Ram Rider, honestly, right now. No, because I don't have Lightning Cycle yet. I'm just going to wait. I think when he cannons... The thing is, I want to get a lot of value where I'm going to be able to clip the Musketeer and the cannon. So, we'll kind of wait for that. So, go with actually Berserker right here so that it doesn't walk in the tower at all. And then, I should have probably just not waited for the Berserker and have a Lightning available right now. In fact, I'm actually going to go for the Lightning right now. Here's why. I'm going to go for this. He's going to go for the cannon. I'm going to go for the Lightning. It's pretty juicy. Did he predict that? the fact that he predicted the lightning is crazy. That is actually really insane. I did not expect him to predict the lightning. The fact that he put the cannon up that high, I don't know what he was thinking, if I had lightning or not. He might actually know my deck. That's actually kind of crazy. This guy you can tell is pretty good that he's predicting the lightning. I'm not sure where he's going to go here necessarily, but I'm just going to go for this anyway. Maybe get a little bit of a Prince chip. He has, obviously, yeah, that's going to be the unfortunate part. He has a lot of tanks here. Probably shouldn't wait for that ability, to be honest, if I had to reconsider, but whatever. I'll just counter his push with Mega Knight, and we should be pretty juicy. Let's actually go with a Royal Ghost here instead. Maybe farm some Ghosts. I wouldn't mind. Hopefully the Princess can lock in on that as well. Beautiful. Let's actually go for a Ram Rider here since he's going to do that. I almost kind of want to go for maybe some Lightning as well. Let's go for Lightning as well. Why not? Let that get to the tower. Pretty beautiful. He's going to wait and to put his Musketeer down. We're still going to get a lot of girthy damage on the tower. The Ghosts were almost on his tower, but not quite. He's going to probably go with a Hog Rider, which I wouldn't mind. We can go with a Mega Knight on top of that. Let's go actually with a Snowball, and let's go with the Mega Knight as well. Just kind of slow everything down. I think we're going to be able to taking that Hog Rider out fully. No, we're not, because the guy was in front, which is unfortunate. I almost kind of want to save up here. Let's actually go for this. Let's go with a Little Prince right here to protect the cannon. I don't think he's going to be doing a cannon down low. No, he's not. Beautiful. And then he might cast the Musketeer ability, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Oh, he's going to freeze that and log it. Dang it. Okay, that's actually going to be kind of juicy. Let's go for Lightning here. Anyway, though, I feel like he spent a little bit of elixir, too much elixir defending that. And then I'm not going to do pretty much anything else here. We're just going to kind of wait. That's connecting to the tower, which is pretty girth. Let's go with Electric Spear here as well. And I almost just kind of want to save up. Let's actually go for our Berserker here. Let's go for our Mega Knight up high. Hopefully punch that out of the way so our Princess can lock in on the Hog Rider. Beautiful. Exactly how I predicted it. It's going to go with a Fireball, which I actually don't mind. We're going to go with this. We have a pretty big push saved up right now. I think we're going to go with our Ram Rider. And we'll see what he puts down. I think we're definitely going to go with the Lightning here anyway. Hopefully that gets the tower. He doesn't want to... That's the problem with this guy. This guy wasn't counting his elixir correctly because he should have cannoned up high, but he didn't. I did not have 6 elixir. This guy just didn't know that. He was a pretty decent 2.6 Hog Rider player, but definitely not the best. He's wowing. But, yeah, there's Mega Knight for you. I mean, normally Mega Knight doesn't do too well against 2.6 Hog because if you think about it, there's a lot of ways you can kill the Mega Knight. You pretty much, with the Musketeer, the cannon, you can just kite the Mega Knight to the middle with an Ice Spirit. You pretty much have 4 turrets hanging out around your Mega Knight. But this deck, a lot of synergy, a lot of girth. So I would say this deck is definitely going to be the one. A 9-year player. I'm only a 5-year player, by the way. Still up to some, gross things in this game. But I haven't made to Ultimate Champion. I've actually farmed a lot of decks that I could play, though. I have about 7 that I can play to hopefully get to Ultimate Champion. There are actually none of the Lumberloon decks because I don't really have any of the Lumberloon cards upgraded, but that is fine. But we're going to try to get there by the end of the season. And if not, next season will do. Aces from Venturano Brothers. The reason I'm not playing this deck in rank, which I would be normally, is because I don't have all the cards upgraded. When I get to a deck that actually I have my cards upgraded to a decent amount, I probably play at a rank. But my Ram Rider, as you can see, is really low. I don't have a lot of coins upgraded. My Berserkers, nowhere to be found. And a lot of things in this deck, especially my Electric Spirit and stuff like that, just aren't upgraded at the proper moment. So let's go with this. We just Chain to the Witch even. That could be good. It's going to be pretty beautiful. And then I think we need to go Berserker. Probably should have went Berserker on top of the Witch, to be honest, but I didn't. That's fine. Let's go with the Royal Ghost here to take that out nevertheless. Should have cleaned up those skeletons and have a little bit of a decent push. Still quite alive. Hopefully that actually, yeah, it's going to track the Royal Ghost behind. That's a very unfortunate play that he put there because now he's going to have to defend that even more. Yeah, I probably should run Little Prince on the other side. It's fine, though. Honestly, I think I can actually go something like this. Let's go with this, actually. Hopefully we can kite that and then honestly slow that down just a little bit. He's going to go for that, which is going to be juicy and moist, but that's fine. Let's go with Electric Spirit here just to kind of tank maybe that Night Hit or 2. He has a really defensive deck. I think he's definitely playing Graveyard here. It's going to be quite unfortunate, especially Graveyard is so broken. I don't really know exactly what to do against this guy, to be honest. Maybe we just kind of have to cycle faster than him, which is going to be kind of hard, but that's what we're going to have to do. And maybe I just go with like a Little Prince in the back here. The problem is I definitely am going to have to cycle faster than him. In fact, let's just honestly go with our, let's go with this right now, because I think we actually did outcycle him. And then hopefully he has to like kind of put something at the last second. He has to press the Knight down to make sure that I don't have anything. I do kind of want to go with Lightning here, but I think Mega Knight's going to be the best bet. Unfortunately, I'm out of elixir, so it's going to be kind of unfortunate here. Hopefully the Knight's not locked in the tower. Yes, it is. We're going to have to go with Electric Spear here as well. This is really unfortunate here. We actually are losing right now quite a bit. This is going to be really hard to play against, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm going to win this game, so definitely don't count on me for it. Let's go to Lightning here, actually, instead. I don't want that Witch to survive too long. Not going to end up hitting the Knight, but that's fine. He's got the Ice Wizard down, dude. This guy's got a lot of freaking cards, man. It's just honestly annoying. He's going to jump on there. That's unfortunate. I forget. Does this guy have Lightning as well? I think he might. Let's go with this here, this here, this here. If I had Lightning and Cycle, that'd be fantastic. Dude, I don't. Let's actually just cycle to our Lightning right here since that's going to be pretty good value anyway. Let's actually go with our Lightning right there. We're going to be able to get the Ice Wizard as well, which is juice. and Moist. And then let's go with the Berserker here. And then we might actually go for our Guardian. Let's go for our Guardian here. Let's go for our Guardian. It's going to be pretty beautiful. Does that actually kill that? No, it doesn't. I think it might circle back to killing it. Beautiful. And then we're actually be able to take out that Goblin Hide, I think. Let's actually go with this here. Let's go with a Royal Ghost on top of this. Hopefully we can get to the tower here. I wouldn't mind if we did. That's freaking insane. I don't know why I placed my Royal Ghost off to the side. I absolutely could have kited it. My Ram Rider was on the tower. I don't know how many spells he had, if he had poison or not, so I guess, you know, don't really count on me winning that. But let's hop into another one, because that was definitely an odd matchup there. Definitely a little tender. What is that banner? I mean, who drew that? They're even putting Clash Royale art into the game, which is kind of cool, but I mean, I don't know, I guess it is cool. It's a little different. I'm being stalked by the ops. Let's go with our Berserker right here. This guy's also playing a double cycle. Wow. This guy's playing a triple cycle. What is this guy playing? Okay, that's... Wow. Is he... It's raining like a pterodactyl outside. Is he playing 3 spells? I actually don't know. Let's go with the Ram Rider here so it doesn't lock on there. And let's go with the Electric Barrier here. Let's go with Snowball here. I didn't need to go for both, but whatever. Hopefully that gets to the tower. Ooh, it doesn't even get to the tower. And it does get to the tower, but very barely. This guy's playing a lot of spells. I think I can kind of topple this guy, hopefully. I don't really know, though. He just kind of caught me in a bad cycle right now because I don't really have the cards that I want my cycle. I just need to keep kind of cycling to them. He definitely has me in a little bit of a trap. Okay, wow. Let's go with this. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Okay, we have Little Prince to lock in, which is not bad. He might freeze that. I don't know why he would, though. And then I kind of just want to like push in with my Ram Rider. He does 3 spirits, so I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do against this push. I can't even do the push that I want to do, actually. Or even connecting to his tower, which is pretty girth. Hopefully the Dark Goblin's not going to come over, which is great. Let's actually go for this. I think he's going to have a hard time defending this because he has so many spirits. Let's actually go for this other lane. We're going to be connecting on his tower pretty nicely here. The E-Spirit's going to slow that down a little bit, but he's still going to go back up to connecting. His deck is definitely very cycling. Our Berserker's on the tower as well. I think his whole tower's gone. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't really want to have 3 spirits in your deck, dude. That just slows it down, or it speeds it up so much you can't even do anything about it. It's just like it's going faster than you can even imagine. I vote from the Cream Team. Wow. This guy needs to be taken out immediately. Let's go with our Mega Knight in the back here. And we're just going to go for our Snowball in this. I don't mind that. Our Mega Knight should do the trick, and our other Princess Tower is going to help out as well, which is pretty nice. If he takes one of our towers, then we can definitely take the other one. In fact, I'm just going to kind of set up for a massive push here right now. Yeah, he's going to try to do everything he can. Let's just go for an absolute girth of a push. Barb Hut. What the heck is this guy even playing? This is so ravenous. Let's go for a Giant Snowball right here because I can, and we're going to be able to slow all the towers down, suck up that Dark Goblin. Berserker's helping out a lot. Let's go with Little Prince in the pocket, because why not? Instantly cast the ability. He might use the ability on that, but it's going to be a waste of 2 elixir. Honestly, the fact that that skill's 2 elixir is honestly kind of too expensive. Really too expensive. The Wizard's kind of balanced. We're going to be able to 3-crown this guy, actually. Pretty disgusting deck this guy's using, but not even good. So, to be honest, it was a definitely worthwhile 3-crown. Ugh. An absolute devious demon. But yeah, it is pouring like a weather storm. It actually is. So, wow, it's picking up a lot. Anyway, that's the best Mega Knight deck in the game for sure. Just won 3 games in a row with it. Graveyard might be a little bit of an issue, but honestly, maybe not, because we have an E-Spirit. I think I might have just been playing it wrong. But anyway, best Mega Knight in the deck in the game. Check out don'tshootbarrel.com. Like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Run it up, moonshine in my gut. Shoot a buck, made a buck to fly.